Hello classmates! Ako nga pala si Shalyn Gay A. Pascual, but you can call me Leng. Okay, our topic for today's class is Challenging Prejudice and Building Tolerance. Gordon Allport, 1958. Take note. Asserts that humans have a propensity towards prejudice. Prejudice. Negative feeling or attitudes towards a person or a group even if it is lack basis. For instance, if we think that Hindi is the best language and other languages are not important, we are judging these other languages negatively. Stereotype. Negative opinion about the person or a group based on incomplete knowledge. For instance, Black Americans are positively stereotyped as athletic but negatively stereotyped as unintelligent. Discrimination. Negative actions toward members of the specific social group that may be manifested in avoidance, aversion, or even violence. By Franzoy, 1986. People have become increasingly unkind towards those who differ from them in terms of skin color and other physical attributes, ethnicity, religion, sex, gender, or socioeconomic class. We have made differences an excuse for prejudice and exclusion. Hence, building tolerance and respect for diversity become an imperative in a world where intolerance for difference has become justification for violence. Thus, stereotypes, being negative beliefs about a group, can form the basis for prejudicial feelings, which in turn may lead to negative action or to discrimination. These are the various forms of prejudice: racism, sexism, heterosism, classism, linguicism, ageism, looksism, religious intolerance. Racism. One's own cultural or racial heritage is innately superior to that of others. Hence, the lack of respect or appreciation for those who belong to a different race. For instance, black people are not equally treated than white people. Sexism. System of attitudes, actions, and structures that subordinates others on the basis of their sex, where the usual victims are women. Heterosexism, negative attitudes toward lesbian and gay men. Classism, distancing from and perceiving the poor as the other. By Lost, 1995. Linguism, negative attitudes which members of dominant language group holds against non-dominant language group. By Chan Hayes and Chen and Athar N.D. For instance, an employee may be experiencing language discrimination if the workplace has a speak English only policy, but her primary language is one other than English. Ageism, negative attitudes held against the young or the elderly. Looksism, prejudice against those who do not measure up to set standard of beauty. The usual victims are the overweight, the undersized, and the dark skin. By Nario Galas, 2003. Religious intolerance, prejudice against those who are followers of religions other than one's own. And that's the end of our lecture. I hope that you learned in this topic. Thanks for listening.